All right, guys, Shotty T here. Got another video. Want to do a quick correction on the daily verses. One of you guys commented, and thank you for that. On day one, actually not day three, you get credit for the drone skill chip points, and I tried to play around with it on day one to see where those points come from, because I thought initially, and again we're all learning this, that it came from using these or upgrading those drone skill parts. But actually, the way you get those points is basically opening these chests and hitting that open button. Of course, I'm not going to hit that now. I almost did by accident. But so that's how you do it. That's how you gain points, by opening those chests. Just like for tonight reset that's about to start, you get points for opening these chests. So that's how you do it. How do you gain those chests? All right, of course, just like anything on the game, you can buy them, but you can get them in the Alliance store. I think there are 10 of these. Yep, so that's where I got these 10 from. You can also get them in the campaign store. I had 20 of these, I believe is the max there. I think it's only one there, and I don't think they're in the VIP store just yet. Okay, yeah, I think yes, I think that's probably where I got it from. That might have been where I got it from. So they are in the VIP store, depending on where your VIP level is. They haven't quite made it to this store just yet, but I'm pretty sure as the game gets more advanced, there'll probably be more ways to get them. You can get them here as well. The legendary skill chip chest. Say that 5 times fast. But for this video, though, we're going to talk about something else. So we talked about in the previous video about how to plan your week out when it comes to the verses, like planning it out a day in advance and a week in advance in some cases. Because again, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This video is kind of along that same lines when it comes to other stuff in the game, because the verses kind of helps you organize your schedule as far as what you know you need to save, what you need to build and finish up. Like, of course, this day 3 that's about to start, you'll start using your radar tasks. So that's why I've been saving them all day. Once reset hits, I'll be using those. And remember, like I put in that follow-up video, wait 5 minutes after reset before you do your daily versus task. So in a previous video, and check that video out, it will go into more detail. I talked about the daily arms race. So I don't know why it's not showing here. There we go. Yeah, the arms race, the calendar, it resets every Monday night. So you don't want to confuse day 1 of the arms race with day 1 of the versus. Like, think of it being one day behind. Day 1 of the arms race is day 2 of the versus. And so that's how you want to keep, that way you kind of keep yourself structured. So right now we're in day 1. It's Tuesday night. Once Tuesday night hit, we'll be in day 3 of the versus, but we'll be in day 2 of the arms race. So day 3 for the arms race, day 3 for the versus is tech powered and using speed up. So a lot of times, if you look ahead with the calendar, you can see how you can make the most out of using tech research, especially if you're going to start new tasks. See if you can line it up to where you can start a new task, or at least, well, in this case, finish a research task between the hours of 6 and 10 a.m. Eastern time, my time. So adjust accordingly in your time zone. So that way you can get not only credit for the verses, since you're already doing it anyway, but also get credit for the times race, the arms race. So you can open up those boxes, because your objective is to open up all 3 of these boxes at the very top. Now, you might miss hitting all 3 boxes on the sub levels, but if you just open up enough boxes to get all 3 of these, then you can make the most out of it. So you want to do that. You also want to check these other tabs at the top, because you never know what's going on each day. Of course, Desert Storm is a fixture that's every Friday. If you're registered, make sure you check with your alliance leaders. Also, Maxwell's Redemption Now this is there's always a different event going on every other day. So this right here only has less than an hour left, and this is the one where you can get pretty juiced up rewards by doing, instead of doing regular Doom elites, you actually do these zombie dogs, and they give much better rewards, like 2,500 alliance contribution points. You have a chance to get there. So it's a lot of good stuff you can get, and these boxes can also give you a chance to get another 2,500 alliance points. So if you're kind of poor on alliance points, make sure you take advantage of Maxwell's Comrades whenever that event comes around. Of course, you got your alliance exercise. Check with your alliance members when you guys start those every other day. And then, of course, you want to make sure that you're maximizing doing these every day, 6 days out of the week. The best practice is probably do this right at the beginning of reset or shortly after your exercise. If you have your exercise that started reset for your alliance, it not only does it help your alliance against the other server for the Warzone event, which right now we're losing. It looks like we're going to lose this, but also individually, you do get rewards, and the rewards, it varies depending on what boss is in the middle. But this particular boss, if you just make 5 attacks, it doesn't even matter how much damage you do. If you just do 5 attacks, which does not cost you any stamina at all, you actually get 150 free stamina, 3 free tickets, 6 free experience points boxes, and 60 free diamonds. So just by doing this, you're giving yourself easy stuff. It doesn't cost you anything but effort. It doesn't cost you any stamina. You may lose one troop. That's it, if that. So that one troop that you lose is definitely worth getting all those rewards. And then of course you have individual milestones you can get that do stack on top of each other the more damage you do. So right now I'm stuck on trying to get 500 million damage, but all these previous milestones that I've done, all of these at some point I've accumulated. Like these XP chests, they do add up. Those tickets add up. Those shards add up. So make sure that you're doing that 5 times a day. Remember, the Frankenstein missile heroes deal 50% more damage. So you want to try to have a missile base lineup. Of course, if your missile teams are too weak, then just go with your strongest team. Use it. That'll do more damage than your weakest missiles. And then for the Bulldog, which is tomorrow, the aircraft heroes do 50% more damage. I have a pretty good solid aircraft team, so I don't think I'm gonna hit the 500 million goal, because I think 500 million is the next threshold for all 3 of these. And then the Butcher, 50% tank heroes do 50% more damage. So make sure that you're doing these every day. They're 6 days out of the week, and that monster spawns in the middle of the map 3 to 4 times a day every 6 hours. So, but best practice is just do it at the beginning of reset. That's where you can do a lot of things in this game, by the way. When reset starts, you can claim your free weekly, your free daily chest there. And then normally there's a tab before this one. Of course, I've already bought. Actually, it's down here. You had a daily sale where you can do a daily freebie. So you can do that there. And I'll tell you guys, and I've been getting more shards on Lucius, by the way. Not every day, but every other day I kind of do it. So you do that there. And then another thing you want to do each day are your daily tasks. Daily tasks are easy to do. Just open up all these boxes by doing certain tasks that's here. It'll check off what you've done, but you don't even have to do all of these to open up all these boxes. By opening up all these boxes, not only do you get the prize that are shown for doing the tasks, but you also get all this stuff here. You get a total of 6 drone parts. You get a total of 1, 3, 5, 8, 12 speed ups. I don't know if they're always going to be construction. You get 1 ticket. You get 1 survivor ticket. You get 1 truck refresh. You get 1 secret task refresh. You get 1 decoration chest, 2 construction parts. I think you get 1 here too. I think, yeah, 2 construction parts. That's helpful to get to build your alliance exercise machine. That's what I like to call it. This little thing right here, you donate your wrenches here. But once it gets to max level, you don't need to waste those wrenches. Just wait for the next exercise. But you get 500 alliance points for every wrench that you donate. So that adds up your alliance points there too. Also, each day, this is daily, you want to make sure that you're meeting your truck plunder quota, which is 4, and you want to make sure that you're robbing trucks not in your server. We've already talked about how to search for that. And also, you want to make sure that you're putting out your trucks every day. Now, on day 2 and day 6, you get more incentive to put out only legendary trucks, because that helps you and your alliance. But every other day, you still want to put out trucks. You don't want to just do it only on day 2 and day 6. Do it every day. Also, another thing you do every day are your secret tasks. Now, of course, day 2, as you guys recall, you get points for putting all legendary tasks, which that's what I did. But every other day besides day 2 and day 6, do all your tasks. And pro tip, if you have, especially if you have legendary secret tasks, I recommend doing it to where if you're going to be up when those legendary tasks are complete, because otherwise you got people out there that might rob you. Because the more of these type of boxes you get, the more chances you get to get all these goodies. Like you can get more secret task refreshers, you can get more shards, the more of these trade contracts. So the more you let people rob you, the less of these boxes you get. And of course you can rob people yourself by making sure of course you can assist your alliance members here, and you can loot people out there in the world. I'll probably do another video to go in more detail regarding that. So those are things you want to do every day. Obviously, you have the campaign that I talked about. You have your special ops, which I'm currently working on because I had recently upgraded my HQ. All right, so the special ops is just another math lesson, but it has obstacles too. You always want to make sure that you're collecting your building resources. You don't want them to ever go into overflow. All right. Another thing that you want to do every time you log into the game is donate to your alliance. It's pretty straightforward to do. All right, because you get points for doing that too, and claim your gifts. And if you have outside missions, of course, if you're stuck on a level like I am, you can wait till your team gets stronger to continue. Once my team does get stronger, I will show you guys how to do that. So pretty much, and a lot of this stuff can be done at reset or right after you do your alliance exercise. If you're in an alliance that does your exercise right at reset. So a lot of this stuff you can do after reset starts, but periodically throughout the day, you definitely want to take advantage of whatever you have going on in the arms race, whatever special event that might be going on that you can take advantage of. Making sure that you're putting out just make sure you're putting out secret tasks when you're able to collect on them while you're on the game. Otherwise, you're more likely to get robbed. Doing your truck plunders, you don't have to do them all at once. If you're only going to be on the game limited time, that's fine. Putting your trucks out there, and that's pretty much. I think that's pretty much it. Just of course, keep the main thing with the daily verses as well. So, guys, I think that covers all the things. If it's other things that some of you guys do, oh yeah, definitely use that First Lady also. The First Lady definitely saves you some time when you're building new stuff or research or training your troops. So if there's anything that I'm missing or stuff that you guys do to help with your time management on the game, so that way you don't feel like you have to be on the game 10 to 12 hours a day. If you do everything the right way, the most times you're probably spending on this game is probably anywhere from, if you include the alliance exercise days, it's probably like around an hour. But outside of that, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, you're not going to be on the game that much. So anyway, guys, like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.